Good morning and welcome to this week's episode of Choir Leader in a Kayak on the most amazing day. Look at this river and this blue sky. No hat this week, so warm, just incredible. This week's episode is all about finding joy, creating moments to shine and value. I've had a really lovely week. It's been a week of challenging myself to do all sorts of things that are out of my comfort zone to do with a singing project in the virtual world, and it's been great to make myself learn new skills and to trust that I have the skills to do what's necessary and that the outcome is something to be incredibly proud of. And often when you work alone and you don't work for anybody but yourself and you're self-employed, getting that feedback from the person in charge or the person you're collaborating with it can be tricky. And I think as musicians we all value, and I personally love collaborating. I love knowing that the music I've written or the video I've created or the sounds that I have encouraged somebody to make is valued by other people. And it was an absolute joy this week to host a little party for choir members on Zoom. Just a little event, nothing to do with work, just a way of making sure that people still feel connected. And a couple of my pupils I take for one-to-one lessons showcased themselves singing and little films that they had created with my encouragement. And it was just wonderful to hear other people's feedback and to watch them glow, knowing that I had shared my skills to enable them to shine. And that's what it means to be a teacher, because that makes us realise that the job we're doing is a good one. And I was just about to come out on my kayak this morning and I received a last-minute message from a musician in Australia, thank you Sue, to invite me along to her virtual choir session, because the song that the choir were learning is a song that I have written some lyrics to. And so I was so grateful to receive that message, and I stopped myself from coming out and I went along to Australia to watch a group being taught the song by the writer of the song, writer of the music. And my contribution to the song is very small. However, I completely understood this morning that the difference that it has made is far from small. And to see people engaging, I couldn't hear them, but to see them engaging in a gorgeous song and that the lyrics were really resonating just made me feel really valued, and it made it all so worthwhile. How amazing to think that your writing has reached people in Australia and that the words that you've written resonate fully with them. And that has just made my day. I started the day today by getting up really early because I wanted to watch the sun rise. And I watched the sun come up and I was really cold. It was a very cold morning. And I watched the sun and I decided that it's a slow burn, it's a slow glow. And it absolutely set me up for the day, this feeling that we can just rise up to all those challenges and try our best to glow brightly throughout the day. To have had that invitation to Australia and to watch those people singing my song and Debbie's song, because it's Debbie's with a little bit of help from me, has filled me up no end. And it's not even midday. This afternoon I have a couple of pupils to teach, and again we will look at how best to make the most of their beautiful, unique voice. It's going to be a wonderful weekend ahead. Beautiful weather here where I'm living. I sincerely hope that whoever's watching this, whether you're in Australia or in another part of the UK, that you too can fill yourself with warmth and find things that make you feel shiny and valued. Lots of love. See you next week. Thanks, Debbie. Thanks, Sue.